2021. This has been a bit of a nightmare with the COVID. Wife didn't want to go on holiday due to the things being cancelled, so I came up with a cunning plan to jump on my motorbike with a lure rod, handful of lures and a tent, and head west in search of giant bass. And it actually turned out to be an absolutely fantastic holiday, and I will be doing this every year from now on. I met some really nice people. I'd like to thank everyone who pointed me in the right direction. I might have drunk a few too many beers, but the weather was great, and I hope you enjoy watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. If you do think about subscribing and liking. All right, cheers. Here we are at the camp. Absolutely nice, fantastic location this. I got down here in about an hour and 15 minutes. This is Camp Bastion. The only thing I did actually manage to snap a bungee when I got overtaken by a Harley Davidson. Fantastic little bit of beach here. I have to fish this one. Totally free if you want a motorbike. Right, day one at Camp Bastion here. Absolutely gorgeous sunset in front of me. Yeah, went down to the old quay to and there was fish everywhere. To say I slayed them would be an understatement, but the only problem was that was a very, very nice pub behind it. I did have a couple of casts before going into the pub, and I've decided to retire for day one, as I'm going to be catching loads of bass in the morning. I'll be up meeting my man Marcus 4 o'clock in the morning, and we're heading to meet Jeff, and we're going to start. We're going to catch loads of bass. I'm going to be eating bass tomorrow. I had to resort to eating a bacon burger tonight, which is a bit cheating, but it was rather good, and the beer around here is quite good, and the camp's looking very, very tidy at the minute. In fact, one kind lady there was actually giving me a chair to sit on because she felt sorry for me, and I managed to procure some ale. So we're all getting ready for tomorrow, 4 o'clock start. Over and out. Happy Sunday. the harbour. Jeff has just lost a massive bass, which he had on for a little while, which I did actually catch on camera. Yeah, we had absolutely loads of fish this morning from the sea. We sort of lost count. We had about 4 or 5 double hookups, probably 35 odd fish, some of them fairly good. We decided to come into the harbour, a bit of top water action. We got Marcus out there trying to retrieve a lure that someone's just cast off. Right, happy Mondays. Hopefully we're going to get a big one soon. Day 2 today. I'm leaving the camp, packing down. I could stay here quite happily for the rest of the week. Thanks to Marcus Hazeldine yesterday, I could hardly move today, the amount of walking we did. We did catch a shed load of bass. Now I'm off to the Jurassic coast to catch more bigger bass. I have a plan. I've just got to get there. I've just got to bring down the motorcycle and go to the next campsite. The plan is to do 2 nights there, and then I'm going to go to the 3rd campsite, which is on the Jurassic coast as well, at top secret locations. Well, I'm going to fill my boots with the bass. Brilliant campsite this, I can't fault it. My camp's brilliant. Only problem with this one is the lack of Wi-Fi. Yeah, I will definitely be coming back here next year. Head's not too bad this morning after the beers. Everything went according to well. Yeah, I just find taking a pill helps with the old sleeping. But I'm going to miss this campsite. Yeah, been a brilliant couple of days. Trying to work out what day it is. Tuesday now, I think. All right, cheers. Camp Bastion 2, quite a view, and hopefully we're going to catch a bass over £7 tomorrow. Right, day 4 of the bass race. I'm just doing a quick morning session. This is walking distance from my campsite. Beautiful spot. Looks absolutely spot on, but I forgot to bring the GoPro today. So, well, it's in the motorbike, I can't be. So the film, my YouTube channel is going to be quite short. Mind you, we've got loads of action on the first day, but what a beautiful spot. And I'm hoping later on today I'm going to get a big bass. Having said that, I might come back here tonight. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Right. We're actually at the beach. Not sure how this will go. Well, absolutely beautiful spot. Not a sign of a bass though. I think the tides and the wind direction are wrong. Really, I want the wind pumping into my face here. It's nice to fish this beach, it's a very famous beach. On a day like this, whacking a savage gear sand hill, you never know. The fact I can't see anything from birds or mackerel makes me think I'm not going to catch anything on this session. Apart from the sun, that is. Right, into a bit of a lagoon. Frustrating thing is I know there's bass here because I can see them, but there's so much weed with the tide coming out. I'm buggered if I can present a bait. So I've got a do live going through here at the minute. Top waters just get too weeded. Fingers crossed we will have to, I think we're going to go looking. I didn't realise there was going to be this much weed. The other side might be a better position. This looks good though, that does. It does look good. It does look good. There was a bass on that. There was a bass on it. Oh, I think I might have that on the GoPro. That would be a proper touch. That was a fair sized bass. It was over a pound. Hello. Right, this is day 4 or 5. I think it's Thursday. This is the third location, possibly one of the nicest places I've ever stayed in. A beautiful campsite. Fishing is within walking distance. I owe someone large for putting me on this. I'm not allowed to say where it is, but yeah, absolutely stunning. Local pub, brilliant. I've been over there. The landlord's promised to take me fishing tomorrow if I don't catch a double tonight. I'm going to go fishing in a minute. I'm looking at hundreds of birds of prey circling. There's a farm here, cockerels and that. Yeah, all is good with the world. All I need to do now is catch that double-figured bass, and yeah, fingers crossed. Happy Thursdays. Cheers. Right, that's a very hard session. A very tricky walk and a bit of rock climbing to get down here, but absolutely beautiful location. The tide started flooding. I had a bass just at the end there. I'm not sure if I knew my way back and up the cliffs I could have had a couple more. Beautiful spot. Probably too much effort to get here for me to come back, but I'm glad I fished here. Beautiful. I think I'm getting a bit too old for this. I reckon that's like double what Beachy Head is. I can't believe I've done that. There's a pub about a mile away. I'll have to go there on my way back to the campsite. What view. Well, I've had 3 bass so far. We've only been here like 15 minutes. My new friends in the pub said I was going to get some action down here, and they weren't wrong. Going for distance. First one I caught was on a fish lure. I put this on a Savage Gear Seeker. Give me a bit of distance, and that got nailed on the second cast. Did a few turns and drop anyway. Now I've got the GoPro on, I'm going to catch nothing. Sod's law. The tide isn't how I'd imagined it. Might have switched to top waters a bit later. There's a lot of beach here. Beautiful spot. Dorset has not been so successful as started off with 35 odd fish on the first morning. When I left Sussex, it's got harder. Had a half decent bass yesterday. and they switched on just as it was getting dark, but I don't think I can cope with that walk again. Another top secret spot I've been told about, but yeah, a bit too much of a walk. I think there's potential for bigger bass there all along that coast. I think using the metals as a distance could be the key here today. I did actually have a hit on a top water lure on a salt skimmer. Didn't look like a big fish, and that was literally, I don't know the area, so I had a hit. I had a hit. Would have been very good to get that on the camera. Ferry coming in. The cat caught a few bass over there earlier. I'm going to be on that ferry on the motorbike tomorrow on my way home. But definitely be coming back here. Beautiful part of the world. Sunburn, hungover. Right, I'm going to rest that area for a bit, come back to it. A little headland up here, no one's recommended this to me. It's got to be a pinch point. Definitely going to be worth a few casts. Seeker is the top lure of the day. I think the distance was the key there. When I go back, I reckon I'll get them on top waters. I can actually see a reef out there. The weed. God, full of bass. Can't really beat that for a view to wake up to in the morning. I've just come back from doing a spot of fishing. Sadly, I have to go home today, but plenty of small bass caught last night and today. Pub here is fantastic, and I will be back.